I don't know what you're talking about. That's exactly what all Americans sound like to me. Right? No, I'm kidding. I know you don't sound like that. But I hope you appreciate how annoying it is when we hear English accents in American shows and we're like, English people don't sound like that. Like Emily on Friends. Okay, so Natasha had some questions. Number 1, I will probably not be attending VidCon. I have some current cash flow issues, which hopefully are all going to be resolved very soon. But I don't want to make any plans for big trips, especially not ones to the other side of the planet. But we'll see how that goes, and I do hope to attend at some point. LeakyCon too. Today I've not done a lot. I watched the episode of Doctor Who. I'm gonna make a shepherd's pie for tea. Messed around on the internet a lot. It's been a bit of a dull day. I've not really done a lot. But at the weekend I put my Christmas tree up. Christmas tree? That's my first Christmas tree. I mean, we have like Christmas trees at home, but you know, this is my first year in my new flat, and that's my first Christmas tree. Not like, you know, my parents' tree. Body piercings and tattoos. I think tattoos are very permanent, and I know there's a lot of things over the years that I've loved and thought I would always love and drifted away from, and even some of these things, you know, that I can't stand now. So I think it's very permanent to have something inked on your body like that, and if you're going to do that, you need to make sure it's something that you're always going to feel the same way about. Body piercings, I don't really have a problem with. That's up to you if that's the look you're going for. I hope it makes you very happy. I had a friend when I was a bit younger, and her mum told her she could have whatever she wanted pierced, because when she grew out of it, she could take the piercings out and they'd heal up, but she wasn't allowed to have any tattoos because you can't get rid of them. I understand people's situations, you know, when they lose a loved one or they get tattoos for parents or siblings or something like that, because that's the kind of love that doesn't go away. But when people have tattoos for Twilight, like, you're gonna regret that. Or when people have their boyfriends' names written on them, it's just like, oh, that could go really wrong. So I have some questions for you guys, just to keep these questions going. I want to know what your ambitions are. Like, what do you want to do? I hate to say, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Because, like, it's not like we're all children. But what are you looking to do in the future? And what do your friends call you? Do you have any nicknames? My friends usually call me Stacy or Stace or Shaky or Face. And sometimes Pond. I did read about the Doctor Who movie, and there was someone commented on our page, and I commented them back. I wasn't really worried about it, to be honest, but I am a bit relieved that Stephen Moffat has come forward and been like, that's not going to happen. If there's a Doctor Who movie, it will be a BBC production, because that just makes sense. I think a Hollywood reboot is just not what Doctor Who needs. So I look forward to hearing your responses to those questions and getting to know you all a lot better in the next couple of videos. Okay, see you next week.